Good day everyone. I've spoken to many of you in videos that went viral about what we need to do with regards to Eskom. It's a basic 7-point plan, and I want to tell you now what we can do with the country to stabilize the country. The same thing is required in South Africa as within Eskom, and then what we can do to improve things. To stabilize the country, we need system change. We need fundamental political system change. We need to directly elect our president. We need to directly elect our MPs in constituencies. In other words, the MP actually comes from the constituency where they serve or where they are elected. We need a new IEC that actually oversees things in a completely different way. We need to change our constitution, reform our constitution to one where we can have a true form of democracy. And the other very important thing that we need to do is to change many of the systems in the country, the schooling system, the policing system, the military, and public service completely. If you keep on doing what you've been doing before, you will keep on getting the same results. This is not a difficult concept to understand. And the Organic Humanity Movement, or OHM as you will know it, the members are called OHMIs, is a movement that was started to change the political system. OHM doesn't have any policy on anything. OHM's sole purpose, as registered with the IEC as a movement, is to change the system from where it is now, not a democracy run by communists, etc., to a system where you can elect your leaders directly. Now, no system is perfect, and even in a direct election system, a proper direct election system, we can still have criminals trying to get into positions. There's one problem. With a new IEC, people would have to garner thousands of signatures to get into these positions. So it's going to be difficult for them to garner those signatures outside of their constituents if they are MPs. And as a president of a country to run, you would need many thousands of signatures of people that say that they would want you to run. And if you're a criminal, it's going to be difficult to pull that off. You cannot just bribe that many people all at once. So it is a better system. The other thing that you'll be able to do in the new system is hold people to account. In other words, if a person is elected into office by people that vote for them as an individual, they will be able to be removed from office as well if they do not serve the public interest. Because in the system, you are the first form of government. You are not ruled over, you're not governed over. You are the government, and then we have a public service which will include the presidency and whatever else we might call it. I don't know if we would still have what we call a president. I'm an OHM member. I am not an OHM leader. So the future leaders of the country will decide how things are put together. So if you want the system change, then you should support OHM for the 2024 national elections. And what needs to happen is the Organic Humanity Movement needs to get one person, at least one person, into Parliament to put a bill before Parliament for these changes to take place. Remember, OHM hasn't got any policies. OHM has values and principles. And you can find a link to the Organic Humanity Movement's website in the description below this video, as well as in the first comment. Also, where you can make donations. At the moment, you need 250,000 Rand to actually contest the national elections. That amount might change, but those were the amounts for the last elections. So if that amount remains the same, I want to try and help OHM raise that 250,000 Rand. The funds raised to date is 74,000 Rand. So there's already a good start, and we would like to raise those funds by end of March. So what I want to ask people to do is put a debit order in place, or either on Payfast or for the Organic Humanity Movement's bank account that you can find in the link or the description below this video in the first comment, so that at the end of every month a debit order comes off, even for as little as a 20 Rand. Those that can do more, please do more. But we need to try and raise these funds as soon as possible. After those funds are raised, we will then start raising funds for a proper campaign, because people need to know about the OM. And because the OM is contested in the local government elections and had huge success, considering that there was no mainstream media coverage and a lot more people voted for OM than the actual membership at the time, we know that we can get a person into Parliament, maybe up to 4 MPs into Parliament realistically, depending on the promotion out there, how many people know about OM as an option to vote. And then the people will decide whether they want the system change or not. Once again, not policy based, system change based. Then we can sort out Eskom, we can sort out the military, we can sort out the police, we can govern closer to where we live. It'll change many things, and many things that other political parties have tried in the past. OM will be able to achieve through the system change. It just makes life so much easier. We need fundamental system change in the country. Without that, this country will go to ruins. Just replacing one party with another party or a mush of parties is not going to solve the problem. And another very important thing that the Organic Humanity Movement is doing is removing all party power. In other words, in future, you will just elect individuals. You will vote for your mayor, you will vote for your councillors in your local council directly. You will not be voting for political parties. At the ANC's National Elective Conference, literally 4,200 people voted for the next president of the country by default because of this fraudulent system that we have currently. And this new electoral bill that they have proposed after the Concord found the current one unconstitutional and illegal, making our entire government currently a fraud. That bill does not bring the changes the Concord has asked for. Government has admitted to this, but they want to wait for more time. We need to get rid of party power. We need to make sure that parties are not funded by taxpayers' money. There's a lot that needs to be done. OM will do all of these things. It's captured in the OM's constitution as registered with the IEC. OM has no working people that are paid a salary. OM consists of volunteers. Throughout the OM membership are all volunteers, and OM is close on 2,000 members at this stage, signed up members, active members. And if these members pull together and the rest of the country to help us, we can make that impact. And the sooner we raise these funds, the sooner we can start raising funds for the campaign, for awareness, etc. And the more we generate as soon as possible, the further we can drive this system change. Make people aware that there is a different way of doing things. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember, you will find a link to the Organic Humanity Movement's website, as well as the Payfast page, as well as the bank account details in the description below this video, as well as in the first comment. Make that contribution for change. If you believe that we need to change the political system, if you believe that what we are doing right now is serving us well, and you think that just changing parties is going to make all the difference, I have news for you. You will have nothing left. And when I mean nothing left, I mean you won't have a home to live in, you won't have functioning infrastructure in cities, you will have nothing. Or you will have another country or the United Nations running your life. Which do you choose? System change now, or do you choose that other uncertain path? We create our future. Thank you very much for being interested in watching this video, and please share it with your friends and family.